You own an investment property but can't decide whether to sell with or without tenants? This video is for you. Here are 7 things you need to consider before making that decision. The first one is the cash flow. Having tenants in the property means you receive a steady income each week. How reliant are you on this income? Do you need to cover expenses such as mortgage, repair costs, or any other bills? Giving up that cash flow while house is on the market for sale might put you in a difficult position. How soon do you need to sell? If you need to sell your property fast, then it's unlikely you'll be able to remove tenants prior to marketing the property. If you're wanting the tenants out, there is a 90-day notice to serve them, advising they should move out within that time frame. When selling with tenants, only notice that you are putting the property on the market for sale is required. One thing you might not know is that you cannot give both notices to the tenant. You're either advertising the property now and tenants still living in it, or giving them a 90-day notice and waiting for them to move out. No advertising can be done within the 90-day time frame. I've seen some properties that have not been presented well. In fact, if you browse property listings in TradeMe, you'll be able to spot untidy tenanted properties. But I've also met some amazing tenants whose house is like a show home, always clean and everything's in order. Let's face the truth, buyers would have an emotional attachment to the house. They would be trying to imagine themselves living there. So the more appealing, less cluttered the house is, the better the results would be when you're selling. And this is probably the most cost-effective way of improving the look of your house. A deep clean can make an original classic home look 100% better. Number 4. Tenants in the property would have furniture in the house. The question is whether the property is better as it is, empty when tenants vacate, or staged. I will leave this one for you to decide. But remember, the more presentable the house is, the more interest can be generated, which leads to a higher sale price. With staging, you also have some options: physical staging when the property is vacant, partial staging or adding an extra touch to highlight the features of the house, and there is also virtual staging. Staging is a whole topic in itself and something I might cover in the next video, so watch out for that. Let's move on to number 5. How much work needs to be done in your property to achieve the best sale price? This is where an appraisal from a salesperson comes handy and gives you an idea of what the property is worth in the current market. You might spend money and time modernizing the house, but it will not double your profits. This is often the case in the current market. Minor repairs like leaky tab, broken handles, patching holes, some repairs to the cladding could be done when tenants living in the property. But if it's worth renovating the house, installing new kitchen, for example, recarpeting, you might need to come to some sort of arrangement with tenants or give them a 90-day notice to vacate. Now, when the property is on the market for sale, access to the house is crucial for open homes and private viewings. Are tenants in your home flexible and easy to deal with, or is it always hard to set up a time to go to the property? In a fast-moving environment, I would love to be able to just grab a key and go to the property in half an hour to show it to a particular purchaser who's out of town and happen to be in Hamilton for a day. Being available to show the property on the weekends and multiple times during the week is a big advantage when selling. And finally, who is the target market? First-time buyers will be moving to the property and are not interested in taking possession with the tenants. If the property is on a large section and developer is purchasing it, they might not worry whether it's tenanted or not while they're waiting for their building consent from the council. The property might be a modern home with good tenants, and a new purchaser is an investor who is happy to keep tenants long-term and take possession with immediate rental income. To summarize it all, the benefits of selling your investment property while it's tenanted are ongoing rental income that can pay for your bills, selling at any time without having to wait for 90-day notice before tenants move out. And if you have good tenants, a presentation of your property is good and you can save money on staging. On the other hand, when tenants have vacated, you have an opportunity to do an extensive renovation or repairs, access for viewing is easier, and buyers who want to move into the property can move straight after their sell and purchase contract goes unconditional. I really hope that you found this video helpful. Everything depends on your property, your tenants, and your circumstances, your goals. So give me a call, send me an email, whatever works better for you. My name is Ksenia, I work for Vacate Real Estate, and I'm here to help you.